Hey, Crawl Spacers, welcome to our Patreon pre-show. Let's introduce the panel. We've got Neil, who's doing a little dance with the theme song. I like that.
Yeah,
is it up here? The party's up here? Okay.
Yeah. I've got wings, I've got fries, and copious amounts of booze. Yep, it's satellite time.
You got wings. You got wings. I love wings. Yep. And we have Hornacek himself, Craig. What's going on, Craig? Thanks for coming back, man.
Thanks for having me. Here to increase the Canadian content here on the podcast.
The Canadian content. Speaking of more Canadian content.
Yeah, I was to say, where's Tyler?
Tyler's in the house with
There we
Scarlet
go.
Witch over there. What's up, Tyler?
Oh, doing good. Just just sooner we get this done, the sooner I get to eat dinner. So,
Well, that
Why don't
doesn't
you
stop
do-
Neil.
Yeah, I got my dinner right here.
yeah, I normally do, but I'll have it after.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a clean member of society now.
If I
He's
know
very
Tyler, he usually
sophisticated.
has a slice of pizza during the show. Are you
I
warming
had
up
pizza
pizza?
yesterday. No, I had pizza yesterday. so-
Oh,
Having a
yeah.
night. Look out, guys! We got a badass over here.
And Kelly's trying to log in. She's having internet issues, so we will see her shortly.
classic.
Uh,
Kelly.
We've got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? Trayvon, what's going on? Rerum, you were not first. More like second or fourth.
You tried. There was
You
an
tried.
attempt.
That was fine. Anyway, this is our Patreon pre-show. We're going to review a bunch of books. How many books, you ask? I think there's 17 of them.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hey, I got it right. So when we go to Patreon, which you look at the little scroll at the bottom, if you sign up at patreon.com/crawlspace, you can hear us review books like Avengers Tech On, number 6, When Avengers Meet Transformers.
That's
Neil.
that's when you had to break out the whiskey, baby. I drove by a Specs, and I thought about getting some Fireball, really celebrating, and I was like, not today, old friend. Today we use what's left in the fridge.
Nice. We have some Devil Rain books. We've got Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear, Villains for Hire, Devil Rain 5, the God Awful Superior 4 or 3. What is it? Superior 4? I think
Yeah,
it's what it is.
Superior 4.
Superior 4. We're wrapping up the Dark Ages book, a Devil's Reign Spider-Man book, Ben Riley Spider-Man number 2.
No, it's got one more issue of Dark Ages.
Oh, is there one more? Okay.
That's a
Miles
62.
Morales' latest issue, Carnage Forever, which is, I just read that today, Tyler. It's got 2 stories in it.
Mhm.
One sucks, one's awesome. I don't know. Tyler might like both of them. I don't know. A very deceiving variant cover of Venom, where Spider-Man is grabbing Venom right by the tongue, which is, that doesn't happen in the book.
Well, that's a variant.
I know, but it's a good-looking cover. That's
It is.
Venom.
It is better. That's the one I got. Better than the normal cover.
That's like saying like, oh, the variant cover. I bet that has spoilers for what happens in the story.
We also have Silk. Does she eat a burger in the issue like she's doing on that variant cover?
No, but she does
Okay,
eat a
no
lollipop.
burger.
But she does eat a lollipop, so that's okay.
And we've got a Gwenumverse,
Oh.
where there's multiple variants of Gwenum. And Neil will be 3 shades to the wind when he reviews that book.
I took that from Neil.
You want Daredevil?
Oh, you did.
You want to do
Okay.
Daredevil because I want to talk about shitpost the book.
Oh, I'm going to talk about shitpost the book.
All right.
Oh,
Craig, I
no.
think, has What If Miles Morales was Captain America?
Yep.
And we have Kelly. What's going on, Kelly?
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hey,
No.
Oh my gosh, you're wearing a DC shirt. What in the world?
Oh, my
I
word.
mean, I don't have like a crawl space shirt, so
Yes, you do.
That's
Didn't you
bad.
give one?
Yeah.
I don't.
no.
She does
No.
not yet. I haven't printed them yet. I
No.
mean to.
I remember, yeah, because ages ago, I remember Brad asking, "What's your address?" And then
I
nothing.
have the Google Doc. I just haven't gone to the print shop. I'm sorry.
Get a cricket.
Huh?
Get a cricket.
You have a Cricut?
No, the cricket. The
The-
printer. Never mind.
He's talking about the screen printers. I don't know if I would
Yeah.
trust Brad with one.
He probably like
I
light
don't-
on fire by accident.
I don't know. What does that? You mean I print them personally?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be. Yeah, I'm with Kelly. I don't trust Brad with one either.
I mean,
There would
Brad
be-
doesn't know the difference between embroidery and crocheting. So,
Ooh.
It's true.
Tyler, your turn. Take a shot at me. Yeah, I don't. The yellows and the blue mixing that. Then
Well, that's
making
that's
mistakes.
tie dye.
Well, isn't that what you do with the shirts? Like,
No,
Basically, you put like
It's a
this
perfect example.
printer paper like adhesive on
Yeah.
top of the shirt, and then you would use like a heater contraption to like
no.
print what you want, and that's
No.
the issue that I feel like something bad would happen.
I feel like
that's-
giving Brad some kind of heated material is a horrible idea.
No. I can iron, but that's about it. That's yeah. So
Look at all
Flo,
that
what's going
flammable
on?
stuff.
What, Craig?
Look at all that flammable stuff in background. of
Oh
Brad
yeah,
Travis there.
the crawl space would go up.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Crawl space HQ would go up in flames. You don't want that.
No.
Hey, this is the pre-show. We have 25 more minutes. We'll take your questions. We'll talk about Patreon. We'll talk about whatever you want. Hit us up with questions and we will answer them within reason. So Neil is has some wings. What is anybody? Are you eating anything right now, Kelly? Everybody was eating something.
I mean, I just finished eating some cornbread and chicken,
Oh,
but I mean,
Ooh.
I don't have any now.
cornbread and chicken. That sounds delicious.
I thought it was from like Boston Market or something. Just
Oh
I
man, I
can't
haven't
eat
been to-
that. No, this is all gluten-free stuff.
I
That
haven't
was- that
thought
was the
of
first
Boston
thing.
Market in years. My goodness.
that was the first thing that came to my mind for some reason. Damn, that nostalgia, that and the 6-year-old nostalgia hitting deep.
Matt says, "Is Kelly's shirt from the new movie by chance?" And Brad, you should start a list like JR does. Oh, nah, I'm fine. I'm not petty and 70.
Wow.
We should make a
I
shirt
just
for
got
JR.
JR. He didn't even hear it. Maybe it.
We should make a shirt for JR that says 70 and petty.
Wow. No. I see the meanness has not stopped from last night.
No. We're, the barbs were 3 months worth of barbs were flying.
Yeah.
It looks like the Batman logo. Is that the new Batman shirt, Kelly?
I had no clue. It came from Old Navy.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yep. Tyler, are
whatever
you
Old
wearing a
Navy
Venom?
chooses.
Wearing a Venom shirt?
Yeah, of the Donnie's run, the first issue.
Oh yeah, right when it didn't suck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the
good
I remember-
times.
Good times. Yes.
uh,
Gotta love it. So, how was the Batman, Kelly? Has anybody seen the Batman?
Yeah.
Kelly,
so
I'm-
last
I'm-
night-
I'm waiting to see it.
I haven't gotten to see it yet.
Tomorrow.
How was it, Kelly? We'll give you a grade.
I mean, great. I don't know, maybe like a minus. I really enjoyed it. I think it went by pretty fast, but I would have to rewatch it again just to kind of get more of the little bits and pieces because it was so long. And like there was we had a couple that like would not stop coughing, so me and my friend had to move in the theater. So yeah, so I mean, but for the most of it, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I especially liked the detective angle of Batman because
Yeah.
no movie recently has really gotten that aspect of Batman.
That's
They
true.
haven't done that since Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Sarah says she saw it. Sarah, what did you think of it? What's your grade? Kelly has an A minus. Neil, you saw it?
No, I haven't seen it,
Oh.
but the one thing I'm not looking forward to is the Riddler Zodiac Killer.
Craig, have you seen it?
The plan is to go tomorrow.
Tyler, have you seen it? Oh, you said you're gonna wait. You're
Yeah,
you're like me. I'm waiting for HBO Max. It'll be there in 45 days.
We don't got that in Canada though, so
No.
You don't have HBO Max?
no.
No.
What the heck? Why?
Because
Rights
America.
issues.
Wow.
Because of the supply chain.
Vinkman says he
You
got some
How
Chuck
does a
Dixon
supply chain
vibes
just
from
get an
Batman.
additional product?
Supply chain is the answer to everything.
Chuck Dixon vibes from Batman. When did Chuck Dixon write Batman? What was
For
that?
like 10 years, right?
Oh. I remember Chuck Dixon from The Punisher. That was
He
probably
did-
when I wasn't reading Batman.
Well, he also did Nightwing, so that might have some bleed over.
Yeah. I was like Chuck Dixon. Vinkman says, the Riddler, you mean Pickle Man or the Pickler? What does that mean? I don't get it.
He looks like a pickle.
Hold on. Let's take a look at this.
We're actually gonna look this up.
The Red.
Off to Google.
I mean, okay, I didn't actually mind Paul Dano's Riddler, like him as him actually doing the riddles and talking was good. I do think that the costume design was a little weird, but I also get that like trying to like make him look like an actual like tactile
threat instead of
Threat,
Jim
yeah.
Carrey.
Well, not even Jim Carrey. Like even with the
Holy
green
cow.
suit, it's really hard. Yeah, like it's. I kind of would prefer if he had not had the mask, maybe. But like you know, it is the costume is hard to translate into like a more realistic movie
They could have
style.
put a bowler hat on him.
What the
I-
heck?
well,
That
that's
is
the
the
thing, though.
pickle.
That's the thing, though, is the bowler hat. I don't think would have
Yeah.
worked.
Oh.
They didn't even look like the guy who shot JFK on Grassy Knoll.
This is an extra.
Yeah.
This is an extra from David Fincher's Zodiac. I'm telling you.
Well, I think that was the point, but that's
Yeah.
the issue is that like I get where people are like, but that doesn't read the Riddler. But the character itself, like how he actually plays the character, I think is really really well done. It's just the costume
Yeah,
design is unfortunate. I'll put it that
Yeah.
way.
Purely from a visual perspective.
I don't know if the
It's a
viewers
huge
saw that, but I
turnoff.
just spilled tea half on me. Good
Oh,
grief.
good
I'm
going,
sorry,
Brad.
Brad.
I
didn't
think
mean to make it-
I
didn't mean
think
to make you
that
laugh.
costume made me do a spit take. Good grief. Sarah says she really liked it. My grade would be an A. The only thing I didn't like was the acting of Bruce Wayne.
That's
Kelly,
actually kind of surprising because from what I've heard, everyone loves Pattinson.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy him. I mean, I think the thing is like it doesn't fully like hit you over the head on what year it is, but they say multiple times, "Oh, hey, this is the second year they've seen the Batman, so this is his second
Okay,
year."
year two. Okay.
Exactly. So he's still a really young man and still trying to figure out how to be Bruce. You know, how to be philanthropist Bruce Wayne and still be himself. So right now he's still very like, I don't want to go out. I want to be just the Batman. Why can't I just be the little emo rich kid? And like Alfred is telling him, like, you can't, you know, you have to present a front. And so there's that little kind of dichotomy there. But again, like I said, there's so much going on that I feel like you miss a little bit of nuance each time, depending on what you're focused on or what the audience is focused on. So I really do feel like it would benefit more from, you know, like y'all said, waiting till HBO Max and just kind of rewatching it at your leisure to really get it, because it is such a long movie.
Yeah.
I had a friend who compared it to like Return of the King, where like it's supposed to, or it had like 3 or 4 different endings. It just didn't stop.
It felt that way. Yeah.
Soflo says he looks like the Sin Eater. Yeah, I could see the Sin Eater.
Actually, if they did that as a Sin Eater costume, I'd probably be like, "Hey, that's pretty good."
Yeah.
Bruce says that's what you get for staying away from Mountain Dew. I know. I have sweet tea the first time in a while. It goes all over. Yep. What you gonna do? I saw Uncharted. I thought that was a really good movie. Tom Holland was good. I thought. Did you see it, Kelly? Or
nope. I don't want to.
Why? What's wrong?
Because he's not Tim Drake, or not Tim Drake.
Nathan
He's
Drake.
not Nathan Drake.
You don't like little baby Nathan Drake?
No, I don't. I don't think that works.
He's not Nathan.
Man.
It's not Nathan Fillion, and therefore it's bad.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, okay. I'll put it this way. I don't really necessarily want a Nathan Fillion for it, especially not at this point. But the thing is that it just doesn't seem. The previews don't seem quite right.
Yeah.
And I think a large part of it is what I've heard, because it looked like a lot of the little actresses that are still playing teen characters were made to be love interests for Mark Wahlberg, and I've got problems.
I played all 4 games, and I kind of bought them. I thought it was good, and the voice actor makes a little cameo in it, which is cool.
Nolan North.
I forget what the name of the guy's.
Yeah, Nolan North.
Yeah.
Nolan North. Yeah, he's in it.
For whatever reason,
Mark kind of cute.
Mark Wahlberg in all the previews I've seen, he looks like someone asked him why he spent 45 days in prison.
He cashed the check. That's why. Neil, you're right.
No, he's dead.
I
Neil's
don't
gonna
see
die,
Holland as an action hero if he's not in a Spidey suit. Oh man, he did good. He did good, Bruce.
I think he will. I think he will be. I think he'll grow into it. I do think that there should have been a little bit of a break between those 2 movies.
Yeah.
I also I don't think he was the right choice for that movie.
The release date was very unfortunate because it made the implication that Sony just has one person they use as their movie star now. There's like, okay, Tom, you're off the set of Uncharted. Now go do Ghostbusters 2.
Tom Holland.
And Tom's got like handcuffs on. I'm like, please, sir, let me eat. No,
what
get back to work.
Tom
what I've
Holland will be the
heard is
next
that-
James Bond.
The trailers where he was working on Spider-Man, inside the trailers at Sony, they had PlayStations hooked up inside the actor's studio. So Tom had never played Uncharted. So he's like, this is really cool. And then he was like, can I play Nathan Drake? And they were
That
like, you
sounds
make $1
dis-
billion. You can do what you want. Come on over.
That sounds dystopian.
Isn't that funny?
That sounds horrifying.
I feel like that
he's
didn't
surrounded
like.
by all-
I don't feel like that truly happened. I feel like there was at least like agent talk and them trying to look for
Oh,
an
yeah, there's
actor,
probably.
and he auditioned at least. But it's more like I said, it's more like Nathan Drake needs to be a slight bit older, and two, I think just the actresses they picked needed to
There's
be
only-
slightly older. So I have a it's more it's just it didn't seem believable, and in a kind of in our world where more movies are trying to actually like seem more believable and not necessarily put like the 18-year-old actress with the 50-year-old actor, it
Oh,
felt
that's
wrong.
gross. Yeah.
Well, that's what they did. I mean, so that's why I was like, that's gross.
Well, wait, are you saying in the
The girl
movie?
so the girl from Sabrina, the girl from the Sabrina TV series, the African American girl, from
Yeah.
what I understand, they make it seem like she's had some kind of relationship with Mark Wahlberg, and that's really gross considering the girl is not that old.
Oh. I don't. I think they were rivals more than love interests in the movie, but
All right, I
Oh.
mean, maybe
Yeah.
I gotta watch it, but like,
Yeah,
just
I didn't-
everything
I
I've
didn't see
heard
that.
that makes it sound weird. And
yeah,
then too,
I thought you were
it's so
saying that
weird as a
Tom Holland and her
rival.
were a couple, but
No,
that's not
I mean,
in the
see,
movie
that
either.
would be that would be more believable because they're at least more
Yeah.
in age. But like what I'm
Right.
saying, and even as rivals, like why is a 50-year-old fighting an 18-year-old? Like,
That's-
I got questions.
She really is she really 18?
No, she's like 23. She's the same age as
Oh,
Tom Holland.
Okay.
But like,
she
You
could
know what I
pass for
mean.
30. She really seems older than that.
so
in the film.
obligatory Transformers reference. Transformers 4 has turned me off to the idea of Mark Wahlberg having romantic chemistry with anybody.
Even a robot.
Yeah.
He only has romantic chemistry with hamburgers.
Don't we
And
all
Bud Light.
know? Like I could
Remember
yeah.
that, like in Transformers, like aggressively opens the Bud Light and just drinks it in front of the guy who's
No,
car
I don't. I don't remember the Transformers movies, Neil.
Transformers 4 and 5.
Bumblebee.
Is there a
Those
6?
were- I mean,
It's
Bumblebee
Bumblebee
kind
is
of.
six.
Bumblebee.
That's like
Bumblebee
a soft
was
reboot.
good.
That's like a reboot.
Bumblebee
Yeah,
was good.
why it was
4 and
good.
5 were atrocious, and I love Dinobots. I got my Kansas City brother from another mother, Be Rich 02. What's
Ew.
going on, sir? Also, we have a question. Where is it? Matt wants to know what is everyone's favorite Spider-Man costume, if you're okay with sharing.
Black suit, baby.
More than red and blue?
Absolutely, it's my favorite costume of all time for any comic book.
I know Kelly's is the Mayday costume. Calling it.
I
now.
mean, well, it's for Mayday. Like we have to depend. Like what when we say Spider-Man, who are we talking about?
Peter Parker, 616.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
well then his Ditko suit.
Ooh, the very first one. Craig, what do you like?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go basic and go the original.
Okay, Neil?
I'm gonna bring it up to 2-2 with the black suit.
I'll make it 3 with the classic, but I don't not the Ditko suit, the Ramita suit with web pits.
Javi, get in
The
here now.
Ram-
Make
the
another
Ramita
tie.
eyes, the Ramita
That's-
look
That's second
with
for me.
web pits. And
No,
Ramita
Yeah.
didn't always
Eggman?
do web pits, so but I like web pits.
All right.
B
Pretty
Rich says
perfect
black
costume.
costume.
Yeah.
Bruce says Ditko version. Sofalo says black suit.
Look at
Last
that.
Stand is Michael.
That's a very
I
good
mean,
choice.
It's a good costume. It's just not what I would consider.
I just don't. Yeah, I just don't put it
What
over
is
black
the
suit or
Last
original.
Stand costume?
That's
it's
from the
one he wears
JMS
ASM
one from the
I've
Happy
heard
Birthday.
Oh, with the
500.
sport coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's got
yeah.
pockets.
It's got well.
Well, the guy
Yeah.
that Spider-Man goes to, he says,
Yep.
"You don't have pockets in your suit. How do you carry stuff around
Got
with you?"
jeans.
True.
And he
True.
designs and he draws the design of it. And it's like
Yeah.
here's a coat with actual pockets. You can carry stuff in it.
I wore that for most of the PS4 game when I unlocked it.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Yeah. Venkman stopped watching those Transformers movies after the third one. I refuse to torture myself.
good
Come
choice.
on, Venkman. You've seen some bad
Okay,
movies.
you've. I guarantee if you've had alcohol, Transformers 4 and 5 are a lot more fun.
Yeah, what if I don't drink, Neil? Huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's
if
your,
you've had-
that's
If,
your
you,
problem.
if you've had 4 or 5 Mountain Dews, it's a blast. You get it? No, I don't know.
it's a
hey,
Baja
we-
Blast.
It's a Baja Blast. Trayvon says same.
Speaking of movies, though, I did
Yeah.
I'm using my brother's Amazon Prime account because Kelly won't stop talking about it on Twitter. I
What?
watched the first Scream movie for the first time.
Yay!
Oh.
You know they're all on Paramount Plus, right?
Well,
Yes.
in Canada, they're on Amazon Prime. So
Okay, that's fair. I don't know what's in Canada because I'm not in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Trek nerd, so I have Paramount Plus, and I was excited that Scream is now on it. So I'm going to watch it this weekend with
Oh,
Molly.
nice.
All
I need- I
five
need
are
to do
on
that.
there.
Very good.
It's very
I need to
good.
get
Are they all good? Do I have to watch them all now, Kelly?
Yes, the third is the worst, but I actually enjoy the third because it's a very
Yeah.
meta take on what was going on in Hollywood at the time, and it's really funny because it's very clear that Wes Craven was picking fun at some Hollywood execs that have now
Hmm.
been jailed. So
Oh.
Oof.
Isn't it a Weinstein production?
yeah, it
those
is a
Scream movies?
Weinstein production.
Yeah.
So he was able to kind of make fun of them up
Nice.
under that radar on 3. So it's, even though it's very clunky story wise, I think it was very clunky because they kept getting caught putting things in there to piss
funny,
Weinstein off.
This
Alright,
past
I'll check 'em
Halloween, I watched the Scream movies. I'd only seen one, and it was in the theater back in what, 96? I think it came out.
Oh, Brad.
But
Yeah.
but I
90.
never saw
Yeah,
Scream
96.
2, 3, and 4,
Mhm.
and I thought 2 was surprisingly good. I'm with
Mhm.
Kelly. 3 was and 4 was okay. So I'm excited for number 5 now. Is that what Scream
Yeah,
5
it's
we're up to?
5, and it's
Yeah.
kind of and they make fun of it, a reboot/sequel, which is what
Right.
a lot of movies are doing.
Yeah.
But I will say this: they make a lot of jokes towards like fan fiction and Mary Sue,
Oh, good.
and I think I think a large part of that, like, it's a good poking fun at it. So I don't mind some characters having some clunky backstory
That's
that
cool.
doesn't quite make
I'm
sense
anxious
yet.
to see it.
Because, yeah.
And our good friend Ron Friends in the house. What's up, Ron?
Hey.
Happy Saturday
Hi.
night. That was a good looking Spider Girl you put up on your Facebook today, Ron. I shared it. I liked it. So that I said Friends knocks it out of the park again, which is par for the course. So let's see. We are about 7 minutes away from going exclusively to patreon.com/crawlspace. So let's go over the books that we're talking about. We got Dark Ages. We're going to continue reviewing that. I think Kelly's got that one. Devil's Reign
Yep.
Spider-Man with the Rose. We've got Ben Reilly's Spider-Man #2, which is a JMD Mateus book. We've got Miles Morales. I just read that one today, Craig. We'll see
Me
what
too.
Craig thinks of it. I just read Carnage Forever #1 with a good-looking Bagley variant cover on that one. I just read that today. And I haven't read Venom what number is that, Tyler? 6?
6 or 7.
Yeah.
It all blurs together.
Tyler doesn't care anymore. That's how
Tyler,
you know it's in the
Our
trigger.
biggest symbiote fan is discouraged by the new book. Silk, the latest issue of Silk, Gwenverse, where there's a bunch of variants of Gwen running all
Oh.
around. Who moaned?
That was time. You wanted to review it. This is your
Yeah,
fault.
I did.
You wanted to review shit post the book. You have
I
to leave- you
will
have to sit in your bed
moan
now.
for this book, which is Superior 4, which is atrocious.
I'm gonna get my
Women
liquor.
of Marvel. There's a Black Cat story, so Kelly's going to talk about that one.
I mean, if Black Cat stories, we'll
Okay.
talk about it.
Devil's Reign #5. That is a great mini. I don't know if you got who's reading that one. I like it a lot.
I'm
Yeah,
reviewing
same.
it. So.
It's good. Villains for Hire has got a symbiote. We go to our expert for those. Woman Without Fear is a Devil's Reign tie-in. I like the first issue. I haven't read the second. Kelly and I were talking about this issue. It's got Stegron in it. Spider-Woman #20.
I gave you as many screenshots as
Yeah.
we're gonna need.
Stegron steals the show in that one. I think that's funny. We've got X-Men Devil's Reign, which is set in the 80s, I think, with Spider-Man wearing Black Cat's
Mhm.
costume she sewed for him.
Oh,
Avengers
that's right.
Tech-
I thought you thought he was gonna like have Black Cat's actual costume on, like the neckline going all the way down.
Oh my
Yeah,
God! Can you imagine Peter Parker in a Black Cat costume?
Probably.
I bet you there's some. I bet you if I Google imaged it, I find it. I won't. Avengers Tech on #6 wraps up Avengers meets Transformers, and then What If Miles Morales was Captain America is our last book that we will talk about. So sign up again, patreon.com/crawlspace. We got Mr. Comics. Say all, what's going on? Ron Friends is blushing because you're awesome. Yes, we know. SoFlo, good night. Well, what the hell? We were on 20 minutes and SoFlo's getting the hell out of here. What happened to SoFlo?
Daylight
Hi,
savings,
Buffalo.
Brad. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sprung right out of here. That's what he
We're,
did.
we're losing out an hour.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
Mr. Comics says Devil's Reign is the perfect all Marvel mini, made even better with Kingpin. Kingpin got hitched to a crazy woman, Typhoid
Yeah, he
Mary.
And we know that Kingpin tops now, so
He what?
Top.
Tops?
They-
What,
What did I? What?
Don't worry
did
about it,
I
Brad.
miss an, did I miss an issue?
you missed the last issue. You missed the last issue of Daredevil.
Ah,
Yeah.
I don't
This
want
is
to.
Daredevil.
I don't want to read it if that's.
Oh, Neil, is that what I
situation.
think I know what you're talking about? Neil!
You
I
can hear the gears turning.
The AOL dial up in his brain.
Welcome to another
I-
installment of Young People Teach Brad stuff he doesn't want to know about.
Vinkman says, Brad, keep your hands off the Google. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
Googling Kingpin
Yeah, don't
tops.
Yeah.
Google that.
Oh, gosh.
A
That's
rare moment of
disgusting.
restraint from Brad.
Poor Typhoid Mary. No wonder she's crazy. Anyway, patreon.com/crawlspace. We're going to be there in just a minute. Oh, Mr. Comics. Anime Hunter. Brad with the Google run.
No.
No, Brad, with
No,
Google,
I'm not
No,
gonna-
no, 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 no.
No, we do that on patreon.com. We gross you out, but you got to pay for it.
I didn't agree for us.
That's
to
I
true.
like-
didn't know.
True.
That-
I have
No.
I have Googled before,
Oh no.
and it took us down a weird rabbit hole a few times.
Oh,
A
Fear
couple
the
more
beans.
questions, and we're going to wrap it up. Feel free, everybody, as we all just sit here.
yes, and
What-
a lot of
what's-
quiet.
It's a lot of quiet. People are out partying on this March 12th, 2022.
Why? Because like we're gonna lose an hour. Like
know,
you wanna
I gotta
No.
work at 6 tomorrow, so that sucks.
Oh no.
You got to work on a Sunday.
I gotta
That
wake
so
up at
sucks.
5, basically.
I gotta work on a Sunday.
No.
And it's gonna be an hour earlier, so I'm waking up at 4.
Rob is LOLing with us. Thank you, Rob.
Stupid
Vinkman
farmers.
says no, just no. Oh yeah, spider butter. That was a Google search we
That
found.
was. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
spider butter. Yeah, that's funny. So we found butter in the shape. What was it in the shape of Spider-Man? Like
I
at the
don't
eyes?
remember.
I think it. Anyway, what you gonna do?
Yeah, okay.
All the energy was
No.
used up in last night's show. Half these people weren't on last night's. All these people weren't on last night's show. How did they lose energy?
Wait,
Kelly-
excuse
Kelly
you.
was in chat.
I was
Yeah,
watching.
Kelly was in chat. Yeah. What Rob wants to know: will Miles be in the next Spider-Man film? I would
The
bet.
live action one? No.
I would bet they would probably introduce him. Why would they
No.
not? No?
I don't know.
He might-
I don't know. It could go either way.
Might show up for a minute.
that he's borrowed so much from Miles with like the Genki and
Oh, that's
Ned
true.
thing. I don't think they're gonna just introduce Miles out of nowhere. Like we just finished with High School Spider-Man. I don't think they're introducing another High School Spider-Man.
Well, in his own film, possibly. Like, anybody excited for the Morbius film?
No.
Nobody's excited for that.
It's coming out in less than 30 days.
I'm gonna see it, but it's
Are we,
April
are
Fool's.
we
It's
sure
a
it's
joke.
yeah,
We're gonna
exactly.
see it
Like, are
because-
we
Oh,
sure it's
yeah.
actually coming out on April Fool's?
April Fool's Day. It's going to
It
May.
It turns out it was
Elaborate
just
prank.
it was all just like an elaborate prank by Sony. They're like, haha, we screwed you out of your money.
Wasn't it February 2020 when this movie is supposed to come out?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And nothing of value was lost.
Yeah, the movie's been delayed like 6 times. It's like,
Man. What you gonna do? All right, 1 minute, or actually 30 seconds. Here's the books we're gonna talk about. Go over to patreon.com/crawlspace. You'll get more of this craziness that we're about to do. And 17 different spider books we're going to talk about. Where else can you get this many books reviewed? And how long do you think this will take? 17 books. What's your guess? 2 hours?
yeah.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
2 hours.
I mean,
Hour and a
mine-
half at the minimum, I think.
I'll be honest, my previews this episode are a little rushed due to time. So
It's all good. It's all good.
it might be faster than that. We might be
Yep.
pretty good.
All right, Patreon members, we will see you over there, patreon.com/crawlspace. Thanks for the pre-show.